up, guys? Francisco here with Trilogy Soccer. Today we have a full session for you guys. It's going to be individual training from beginning to end, just to help you guys structure your sessions and kind of show you guys how I do mine. Today I'm going to work on some ball control, some dribbling, speed and agility, all things that I think everyone can improve in their game. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into some juggling. Really here the goal is just to get a lot of touches on the ball, really just get some mobility with the ball, get used to it. But we're not just going to do it aimlessly, we're going to start with some patterns. For the first one, we're going to start with a simple left-right pattern, just juggling from right to left, trying to keep the touches close, crisp, just kind of getting a feel for the ball. Now we're moving on to some 2-2, which means 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and just kind of keeping that pattern. Really just helping us with concentration, control, keeping the ball close. Now we move on to some 3-1 pattern, 3 touches on the right, 1 touch on the left. And we're going to go ahead and switch that now with 3 on the left, 1 on the right. These juggling patterns are just a really good foundation drill for anyone looking to really improve their ball control up. There are so many patterns that we can use in order to improve our ball control just by juggling the ball. So if you'd like more videos and more content on ball control, leave a comment and we'll get back to you guys with more videos. And so now that we've done some juggling, it's time to move on to our dribbling portion of the session. Let's go. The setup for this drill is going to involve 3 close cones for our footwork, a ball placed right in front, and 4 further cones for our dribbling. Doesn't really matter what kind of cones you use as long as the setup kind of looks like this. We're going to begin by doing some quick feet facing forward 4 times from left to right, going straight into a dribble, weaving through those further cones, using both feet, using all surfaces, and getting through as quickly as possible. You can repeat this drill as many times as you'd like. I like to make myself a minimum of at least 4, but each time we want to progress, we want to develop that intensity to be higher than the last one. Always do your best to find a good balance between ball control and speed. You want to make sure you're pushing yourself, but that doesn't matter if you're always knocking down the cones, losing control of the ball, or you're just simply walking through the drill also. That does not work. Alright guys, so here's the second variation. Very similar to the first one. We're just going to change a couple things. The footwork now is going to be forward backwards, getting through still 4 times. We're still going to dribble, but now we're going to add 2 changes of direction. 1, 2, and then getting through with only 1 foot. I like changing up details and techniques on simple drills like this because it allows us to kind of get out of our comfort zone, find out different skills, use different feet. If we're right footed, we use our left, and just kind of allows us to be more creative in a simple environment like this and push the limits in our dribbling, in our ball control, in our speed, and our agility.
Honey.
Our next dribbling variation is going to now have side shuffle, back shuffle, footwork into a little bit of a push-pull ball control drill right before we go into some dribbling with some rolls. Adding these different techniques like we talked about last time allows us to just work on different surfaces and just requires a different type of focus and mentality. A little bit of a pro tip. In your trainings, always try to go from something very simple to a little bit more complex. That way, it really trains your brain to really work through the challenges. It allows you to get a little bit more creative and allows you to keep being focused even when you're by yourself.
Honey.
Okay, so now we're going to transition to a little bit of dribbling with a finish. We're going to need 2 closer cones, a far cone, and then an intermediate cone where we're going to dribble and get a finish at. Okay, so first we're going to get a little bit of a dribble and a change of direction at the double cones. From there, we're going to get another change of direction to go around the further cone. From there, we will get a quick move at the intermediate cone in which we will get a finish into our net. You are going to need some sort of target here, but don't worry, cones work just as well. So here we go. I always like adding some quick touches in before I get some dribbling just to get my feet going quick. We get the double change of direction at the close cones. Really get a quick dribble around the far cone. Quick move early and a finish. Here's another pro tip for you guys. Do not sweat the complexity of your drills. The more simple, the better. Because the secret is in the amount of repetitions that you do, the consistency of the intensity, and how you're able to really do the fundamentals well each and every time. So don't be going on trying to learn all these complex skills. Really hone in on the basics. Change of direction, change of speed, your dribbling, and your ability to hit the target every single time. That's really the difference between a good player and a great, effective soccer athlete, is the ability to be consistent, to be simple, to always be honing in on the fundamentals. Now, don't get me wrong. There's always moments for creativity, for that spark, that energy. But if a player can't be effective with the basics, the rest really won't matter.
Honey.
Alright guys, and so I always love topping off my sessions with a little bit of some sprints, some endurance work. If it's a very light week, I like to go a little higher intensity, higher end of the repetition. And if it's a heavy week, maybe stay on the lower end, maybe only do a couple. This only really just helps you get that little boost of fitness right before some matches and just continuing to push the boundaries. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Maybe some things you'd like to see in the future, some videos you guys would like to see. Share with your friends. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more content, anything soccer. We're going to be coming up with individual skill videos, shooting technique, finishing, position-specific training, and just anything that'll help you guys be better on the soccer pitch. Stay tuned for more. Thank you. Until the next one, guys.